Hello, everyone. Today, with the Open Hearth, we are playing our second session of Rich Kid Problems by Maria Misson. My name is Donna. My pronouns are he, him. I'm playing Leo, who is the Nove Rich. Also he, him. I guess last week, what did we see Leo get into? Trying to save his family's shipping empire from being targeted or taken over in some kind of coup, and then trying to boost or old money Delilah to going off the rails in terms of what her family might expect, and who knows how that's going to go. I guess we'll find out. Let's continue with our player and character introductions in, I guess, character keeper order from me. So, Matt, you're up first.
Right. So I'm Mads, she, they, and I'm playing Delilah. She, her old money. Yep. So money has always been there wherever there's good food and fine talk. But for the most part, it seems like from last time that Delilah's going away from the family, like trying to break a tradition and being a liability to that old money because she's spending it like there's no tomorrow, like jet setting for a business meeting off on grand class on the bullet train in Japan. With Alen, and then heading off to Monaco, and then maybe having some brunch with Leo. I mean, just living the life. Oh my goodness. And then of course going in on that boat, the party boat, party music boat that Zara had kind of, wrecked a little. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, and then her poor assistant has had his legs broken.
Well,
Damn. Who am I gonna use now? Mm. Speaking of Zara.
yeah. I'll go next. Hi, I'm Thomas. He, him pronouns. I'm playing Zara, she, they. She is son of a general from the homeland, wherever that is. I didn't quite figure it out, but family is in the war business, and she is in the business of being jealous uh, of Delilah and Leo. Leo was somebody that she used to go out with, who that relationship was ended for media reasons. Is her media advisor made her end that relationship, and now she's totally she's totally fine with Leo seeing Delilah or not seeing Delilah, whatever, it doesn't matter. Um, Also, in between last session and this session, has a koala. Now I have decided as a koala as a pet. This is happening. Yeah.
I am Slovenia, I use any pronouns, and I am playing Alan, they, them pronouns. Alan Nobrov is the scion of a crime family. They mostly do stuff like get passports to people who need them, money laundering, the good stuff, The arms deals, I think, are just an aside that Alan doesn't much care about. Alan doesn't care about selling NFTs to people who have more money than sense, as if he knows any other people, right? Last time, Alan went into business with Delilah and made up this party boat, which was fun, but then it crashed because of dear old Zara, and he tried to get out of the deal, but his family was like, nope, you made this mess, you stick with it, and so you know that there are stakes involved. We'll break these guys that you seem to care about legs. And Alan was like, what? I don't care about anyone. Hello, my heart is black, my soul is void, or something like that. Anyway, Alan likes loud music and would love to be able to play loud music, but he isn't. He just has no ounce of musical talent because that's what money can buy. I mean, he had a teenage band. It was horrible. And that he was actually self-aware enough to realize that it was. So maybe there's hope for him. Probably not, but
Okay, awesome. So all, high functioning sociopaths that we are. Does anyone
Socialites, dear.
socialites? Yeah, that's what I
Socialites.
meant. That's totally what I meant. Um, uh, does anyone have an idea for a first scene, or I don't want to jump into the fray first?
I do have an idea, actually. I want, because my family is horrible, has been horrible to me, and now I need to kind of snitch about what they're up to, and who better to snitch about my family than dear old Zara, who will maybe take advantage. She seems to be effective, which is more than I can say about anybody else.
Can I wonder if this has something to do with your dear cousin Vladimir, who's in jail right now?
Yeah, maybe. He's out,
Oh, okay.
because he was arrested and booked and stuff, but he got bailed out, and now there is a trial coming in whenever the judge has time for it. And I think my family will make sure the judge is rather busy with his golf thing, and you know how you get a judge in the US. It's super simple. Sorry, sorry, Matt.
Yeah, nice. So if it's a scene with Zara, maybe it's set in another Venice hotel, or the same Venice hotel that we all our scenes were.
Can I suggest that it's maybe not in Venice itself, but there's a Venice hotel in Las Vegas, right?
That's so funny. Okay, yes. That is Zara goes to Las Vegas and wants to stay in the Venice hotel. Is
I mean, it's almost like Venice without the whole sinking part.
No, yeah, I think Zara her approach would be like to say that, you know, it's not like real Venice at all. Like, I think that would be, you should see Venice. Like this is
I,
okay.
I've seen Venice. It's very bad.
How what a disappointingly plebeian opinion, Alan.
But I don't like getting wet. This is dry heat. I like dry heat. I mean, of course, there's air conditioning, sure, but I go outside occasionally. I like to go outside. It's kind of connect to the land or some bullshit like that. It's fun. Anyway, Zara,
Yes.
I think I have an. Yeah, I know I always come to you with this bullshit thing, but I think when I know your people like certain instruments that are not that some unenlightened people in this country might think of as being illegal for whatever reason. I don't even know why, because I mean, if an AR-15 is legal, why wouldn't other stuff be, right? Anyway, but I think your people might be interested in some movements here that might say, okay, I have this cousin. His name is Vladimir. He's a total buffoon,
Oh,
and I hate his guts.
I see. Is it because he's really good looking? I think I've met this Vladimir. He's very good looking.
Yeah, he's very good looking. I'll give you that, but it's just a hollow shell, dear.
Okay.
I mean, you wouldn't. He wouldn't want to get in with him,
No,
un, un,
definitely.
unless you like someone who would drag you out to. I think he likes hanging around in Los Angeles and throw beer cans at poor people. I mean, who does that? Or maybe he's moved his style.
Right. Alan, I don't mean to be rude here. I love you. I have so much. I think of you. I mean, the drama about that whole boat, my party. Like, I mean, you know,
I think you owe me a little. I know you wanted to get back at Delilah, but I got the blowback from that.
get back no, but
No. Sure. You're not into Leo at all anymore. I know that.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I think the last time you tried to do business with my family, it didn't go so well, Alan. I just think that you're not on the same wavelength, you know?
That's because of that fucked up Vladimir, though. He was involved.
I don't think so. I really, it's just that you're a free spirit, you know.
Yeah.
And my family, they're more like they're serious people. Yeah.
So is my family. They're all serious people. That's
oh yeah, I heard Damien fell down the stairs.
Yeah. Well, okay, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't worry my pretty little head about business style things, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, see, I'm not, you know, I'll tell you what. Uh, you're just trying to make good with your family. I get it. You know,
fuck my family. Fuck Vladimir.
Then why are you doing this? Doesn't that sound fun?
No, to fuck my family.
What do you mean? I thought this was a deal for your family. Is this you? Is this is just you? This is not a family deal?
This is me trying to make sure that Vladimir gets to fall down some stairs too. Because I really don't like him.
Okay, connect the A to B for me here. What can I do to help you live your dream of having Vladimir fall down a flight of stairs? Because I, if anything, love helping other people achieve their dreams.
You're such a good Samaritan, Zara.
Yes.
I always admired that about you. I mean, no, if you know, my cousin, he thinks he's got what it takes, but maybe if some very serious people came by and said, hey, we want this, what you have, then maybe he'd fall down some stairs. You'd catch my meaning.
You want Vladimir. This is fun. This is fun.
I thought you'd appreciate this.
This is so fun. Okay, so I mean, obviously he can't know it's you because I'm sure.
No, of course my family can know it's me, right? Because otherwise then I'd fall down some stairs. And I really don't like falling down stairs.
No, it's yeah.
I mean, I've done some martial arts stuff, but I'm more of an artist than more of a lover than a fighter.
Yeah.
Or an art lover, not an artist myself, but I can appreciate a good thing if I see it. I'm sensitive.
That's what I always say about you. Yeah.
Right. You get me, Zara.
I do.
You really do.
Okay.
You really do.
So I need to tell somebody else to reach out to Vladimir. Is that the idea? Or do we have a way of getting Vladimir to reach out to my family? Because sometimes that is enough.
Oh.
Maybe.
I think I can make that happen.
You know what? I'm sorry. I just know the best way to have this happen.
Oh.
You need to introduce me to Vladimir.
Oh no, I won't. You just want to fuck him.
I mean, it's what are you trying to do, Alan? It's just come on.
It's true. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Because everybody gets fucked over by you at one point or another. I think that is perfect.
I mean, yeah.
It's a perfect idea, Zara. And I love you for it.
I'm glad.
You're kind of like my my toxic little nuclear bomb.
I was
I mean
going
that-
I
I
was
mean that-
going to offer to buy you a stake of the board, and now I'm not going to do that.
No, don't.
Because
It's probably not. No, you'll probably get indigestion from it. But you know what? I will buy the two of us the very best wine this house has to offer, and then I want to watch you tear down how it's really bad and not up to your standards at all.
Yeah.
Okay? And now I need to roll, right?
Yeah.
See how this works out.
Just to see how badly Zara and Vladimir hit it off.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. And I do roll 1d6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 1d6.
Wow. Wow, it's another one. Cool.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're running out of consequences?
No, I'm not. I'm on the breakaway list now. I'm not
Oh,
running
oh,
out of
oh.
consequences right
Okay,
now.
got it.
so it's a minus on the liability, not a plus. It's a minus on the liability line, not a plus.
Okay. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
There we go.
I guess you get to choose 3 consequences.
That is so bad.
Okay. So I think
Someone you love threatens to kill
Yeah.
you is very good.
Yes,
It's
I like
very
that.
good.
Yeah. Yep. I step down my die as an asset, that will just make me a clan nobody, right? I don't know. Step down. What does it mean? Step down your die.
So that means
Oh.
next time you'd be rolling a d4.
Ooh. I mean,
when
I'm only
you're an
rolling
asset.
ones or twos anyway.
Yeah.
You never succeeded, right? I
Okay,
remember.
I will do that. And then I think third one, I don't like the move to, I think, yeah, I think the move, it fails. It just fails. It's just, it just not works out. It doesn't work out, obviously.
I think the reason it doesn't work out is because Zara hits it off with Vladimir too well to ever even set up the bad thing.
Yeah. And who does threaten to kill me? Damien?
Oh, yeah.
Someone you love.
I mean,
you didn't care. Well,
I know I don't care, obviously, but maybe he's getting maybe he understands that I'm not a good influence on Delilah, and he's like, hey, don't come here again. I'm out of patience, not right now, and I don't think Alan will take it seriously. I don't know if Alan has anybody else who he loves, though. I mean,
It could be Zara if you wanted to.
yeah, but
More
she's fucking Vladimir, though.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
She is now.
It's going well for Zara.
Yeah, but I could, you could have wanted to stop that from happening, and we could have gotten into a fight.
Oh yeah, I like that. Sure.
Yeah.
And
So I didn't keep up my end of the deal.
Yeah.
And now.
Oh yeah. And
now
to get me out of the way, you were like, yeah, and if you fuck me over and I have my father's people come after you, and if you fall down the stair, you won't get up. Something like that.
Oh my God.
Cool.
We just keep saying falling downstairs now. It's like
well,
our new euphemism.
yeah.
Oh,
cool.
Nice. Okay, so Zara and Alan are now fighting officially.
Yeah. Oh no.
Drama.
All right. A D5. Wait, a D5. What?
I just checked the rules. That's what it says. I mean, we can make a custom. You can make a custom die.
Yeah. Or I can roll a D10 and make it
much easier.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like D5. What?
Because I was thinking, oh wait a minute, if it's a D4, what's the next one? A D2? I mean, that seems unnecessarily cruel.
Yeah, serious.
Or necessarily cruel, maybe.
Yes.
Uh,
Let's start watch the movie Cruel Intentions. There you go. Um, wow. Okay.
uh, so I think this would be a great time to switch to Zara's next scene. What do you think?
Sure. I am happy to have a scene because when I fail, very, very bad things happen to everybody around me. So I don't know if I can have a scene with Delilah right now because I think we're still I think I've managed to alienate 2 out of the other 3 characters in this game. So it's time to alienate the third one. So I think it's Zara and Leo. And I think Vladimir is there. Does somebody want to play Vladimir in this scene so that
I can totally play Vladimir.
Go ahead.
nice?
Did you want to play? Do you want to play your own cousin, Alan? That's fine. That's fine. I can totally play Vladimir. I can totally
Yeah.
play Vladimir. Sure.
God.
I
and
know
I
you're
think
subjected to my bad accents. It's fine.
I was just the Russian person from every American movie.
Absolutely.
um, uh, and I think the scene is okay. What does Sarah want to do here? Um, oh God, I think okay. I think Vladimir wants to negotiate. No, no. 1 second. What does Sarah's family want? Donna, remind me about what we set up about Leo's family business
Yeah.
and that initial scene. Yeah.
So we had said his family's business is like shipping, import, export,
Right.
and I think there was like a hostile takeover, let's call it, on the cards. But
Right.
Leo kind of um, sold out like a route or some kind of corner of the business in order to keep them off the target list, and maybe another couple of shipping companies got snaffled instead.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's say that time has passed and that problem has come around again. And this time it's Zara talking to you uh, uh, with an offer to buy you a part of the company.
And Vladimir is
Oh
interested,
yeah.
or
No, I don't think. I think Vladimir. I think it's just the social occasion is the fact that this is like a. Uh, uh,
um, so do you think we're like at a party or
In
in a
Venice.
box at the theater or something like that?
we're just talking at a theater. Like we're just
Oh,
having a
balconies. Sure.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a movie going on.
I mean,
It's
I dare someone to shush Zara and Vladimir, right?
okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. We've got some
What are we
special
watching?
VIP seats. Oh man. Okay, Donna, what if Leo has a family member in the movie?
Ooh.
Or in the play. I was thinking a
Oh
live
yeah, yeah.
performance, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because movies are so, at an actual cinema that other people might be at. That's so common,
Yeah, yeah. Why
right?
would you
Because
do
because
that?
because Delilah would normally take you to her private theater. Are you kidding? So I
uh,
mean, like, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, I think let's yeah, let's say that Leo's older sister June is there, and this is like she's not the star or anything like this. She's just there because this is like her one non-professional hobby, right? This is her escape.
Okay. Okay.
um,
So is it a play? Is it like is it dance? Is it song?
I think it's like a very serious modern play.
Okay. Okay.
Experimental.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, Donna, but what you mean is it's not fun.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not.
exactly. It's not fun and it's not popular.
Yes. I get it. Yeah, we're watching this only because of you, and we're sitting here, and Zara is going to. Uh, I think Zara is seated with Leo on one side and Vladimir on the other, and Zara is going to be like. So what does June do at the company again, Leo?
I think, I mean, maybe she's like a producer, but I think she is like a bit character on stage, like the.
Oh, no, I mean, what does she do in your business, your family
Oh, I
business?
mean, she's the senior executive vice president for Europe, Middle East, Asia.
Okay,
You know,
nice.
I guess that makes her vaguely important, right?
Yeah. And I think that's the division we're trying to buy or something like that. We're trying to muscle in on that. So,
Okay.
are you isn't June doing so well, Vladimir? Isn't she doing great?
And like he kind of like has his arm like casually draped over your shoulders and just kind of has this like, pensive, bored expression on his face. Like, yes, she's delightful.
Delightful. She's delightful. See? So yeah, Leo, I was just, um, thinking that maybe I could chat with June later after the show.
Um, yeah, I'm not sure I would dare gatekeep June's interviews or discussions or whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh, no. I know
Or
I
you want me to
could.
like
Like,
introduce you or something?
yeah, because you know how you came and talked to me in Venice a few months ago, and then you had a whole meeting with my
Yeah,
family.
yeah. I think that's working out well.
Yeah. So they want me to talk to June about that.
Oh, okay. Is everything not going right? All right with the Americas division?
No, that's going great. It's the Europe one.
Okay. Well, I mean that's definitely June's area of expertise. But I
Yeah.
mean, it sounds to me like this is the takeover we did a deal to avoid.
I mean, you don't even really like June, though, do you? I mean,
I mean, yeah, obviously not. She's my sister, but like, I love my sister.
Vladimir will pop up and just say, "Oh, I hate my sister."
yeah, that's normal. Vladimir is normal.
Well,
Why
were
can't you
you
be
turning
normal,
on this
Leo?
the charm offensive here, Zara, by calling me abnormal?
Uh, no, it's just that I thought you'd be happy that your sister could potentially end up working for us
Uh,
instead.
Well, I mean, if I'm honest, I would say, like, June is my parents' favorite, or rather, favorite for the role to take over as CEO someday.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, I mean, she takes that responsibility seriously. Uh,
Oh, okay. Okay, so
so,
here's the thing. Here's the thing, Leo. I think the deal my family wants to make would involve June coming along. And if she does, that would tank her in the eyes of mommy and daddy. And that would open up space for Leo to step in and potentially be the future chairman or whatever.
oh, I mean, who's this guy, Leo? He sounds like a really interesting prospect.
Nice. Okay, okay. Um, so would Leo be interested in potentially, I don't know, saying something to June that would make her think that maybe her fortunes at the family business aren't so secure? And maybe then if another company came and offered her a bunch of money to jump ship along with her assets and contacts and all that, she would do that because she was feeling hurt and betrayed by her parents. And I just
Um, wow. I mean, I don't think I could. I mean, I could try, but I'm not the baby of the family. I can't pull that kind of absolute power move out of my ass against June. Uh, I would say
just
you're like. I mean, I can say something to her. Uh, I mean, maybe the thing is, if there's a really good deal on the table, but they'll only make the you'll only make the deal if June is part of the package, then she might go for it. And
yeah, yeah.
if she's happy that you're like treating mom and dad with respect, like giving them a golden parachute or whatever the hell, then she might go for it. I mean, if you wanted to, I mean, we if are there terrible tales about those other two companies that got taken over? You know, everyone cut to the bone, literally and metaphorically, uh, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I don't pay attention to those details so much. What do you think, Vladimir? You think we just, we just charm her, or do you think we scare her?
Vladimir leans over onto the balcony. What the hell? Uh, anyway, and just kind of like looks at June. She is into that one, and he kind of points down at the play, and he notices that there's like one of the actors, like they haven't really been understanding what the hell's been going on because you guys have been talking, but he's been kind of watching them intently, and there's like this byplay going on between June and one of the other actors where they are very intimate with their touches, and it doesn't seem to be called for in the scene. So he's like, that one. He is
Yeah.
into her. I see it. You might be able to broker a deal if that's what you want. If you work through him.
Mm.
I mean, we get the subtext of what Vladimir means by work through him, right?
If you want, sure.
Okay. I think this is the moment to roll because I need to know if that guy's gonna be okay.
Okay. So
Uh,
this is using force, is it? Or
is this using force? Oh my God, I think it is. No. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I guess. I'm going to. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Let's see how this goes. I succeed again. I can't not succeed, it seems. Choose two outcomes and one consequence. The family gains more resources and the mission is fulfilled, I guess, is the thing. Someone you hold dear is hurt. The civilians, another rich kid catches wind of one. You are hurt near failing. Someone close to you dies. An accident happens. Odd. Okay, someone you hold dear is hurt.
I mean,
Who does Zara hold dear? Well, Leo, I guess.
There's actually someone you hold dear. Come on.
I know. I'm just like, wait, I'm
I'm
shocked. What?
volunteering as tribute for that consequence.
So do you think this is actual like physical hurt, or do you think I just hurt you like in that sense?
Well,
Like,
remember, because when you use force, civilians are hurt and property is damaged unless you pick those outcomes that negate that. So I think using force means physical.
yeah, but why would Leo be there?
Because I am, maybe I don't know that this is your plan, right? And I go to talk to June in the office and there's a raid and I'm just in the way. Right?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
And maybe is this the first time that Zara will see the kind of consequences of what her family really does, when the rubber hits the road?
Yeah, I think so. I think that makes a lot of sense. So basically, I'm going to say that so the mission is successful. So we buy the company, I guess. We get June's division. We
Yeah.
get more resources, which is June. So in which case, I don't know what raid means there. I think it's more like, okay, you know what? I'm going to I'm going to switch my options to the target is terrified and never tries to challenge you again, which is that I think the soft approach does not work, and instead someone in the family basically kidnaps June, and I don't know, like it has to it's like a coercive like force situation, and Leo's in the way, and yeah, now we have Europe, and so yeah, what happened to Leo?
I mean, I think, when the the velvet glove approach doesn't work and June kind of pushes back, and then it's like the the dudes who are here for security like step in to grab her, and Leo just tries to stop them, and they just like bash him to the ground.
Okay.
So I think it's something like not planned by either side, but just like a natural consequence of violence being on the table.
I think it would be
Nice.
kind of cool just because it's like, then it could lead into a scene with like Leo and Delilah where Delilah visits you in the private hospital or whatever,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to see you.
Yeah,
Yeah. I good. I've successfully alienated everybody.
yeah.
This is good. This
Mission
is the third
accomplished.
person. Mission accomplished. Go.
Okay, awesome. So, in terms of this hospital scene, Mads, do you think, looking at our moves, which one do you think this should be your move or mine?
Let me see.
I guess I've already amped you for your next liability move, right? Based on my
Yeah, because
setup.
I mean, like, breaking tradition. Let me just like see what this means. Mm, 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 mm. I'm just trying to think of like, how to parlay, like, breaking off from tradition, um, parlays into what it means for her to visit you.
What I sorry, this is a thing that came up in the first session. I don't know if it ever came back.
Oh,
Like, like does Delilah care for Leo at all? Like, is this a like what are Delilah's feelings when she hears that Leo is in the hospital?
I think, I mean, again, it's like, the only way she feels things is like, by watching movies. So I think that like maybe like, she's recalling like the hospital scenes in some of these in some of these movies, and like maybe she's convincing herself that it's like it's kind of like that, you know.
I mean, do you think Leo is like in an induced coma or something like this?
No,
He
not
You're
just
trying
induced
to
he
make a
coma, but
big
I
seems
mean,
statement.
yeah, yeah.
no, no, but I mean like, just a kind of, just like, people falling to, strange accidents and circumstances. I mean, Damien with his poor legs, and now Leo in the hospital because of, the damage you incurred from that what is it, the Family Manse raid or something like that, I mean, and June, is June missing? I mean, like, is June or
I think that's all resolved now. Like
okay,
this is
okay.
after all of that, but Leo is still
Yeah, but
um
Leo's still hurt. So I mean, like, and maybe it's like, and maybe it's not as bad as it seems. Who knows? I mean, like, what she hears versus like, what's actually going on with Leo. I'm like, you
oh
tell me, for your being in the hospital. It could be just as easily like, on like in your family's estate, but I mean like a private medically appointed room, whatever.
Yeah, maybe it's like a physio center or something like this. So it's kind of physical rehab.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Um,
yeah, I think even if breaking tradition is you actually trying to do something nice for Leo, like as a
Oh,
person, like trying to
right.
just, you know, connect and like even that would make sense because
Yeah.
that's not something that you're
Oh,
supposed to be doing. Yeah.
right. I mean, like, that seems so really for Leo. I mean, but I mean, she's missing she's missing her brunch buddy. What are you talking about? I mean, come on. So yeah, I think maybe it's like, you're going through like physical therapy or whatever, and then uh like maybe like, Delilah stops by the the private hospital, of course, private hospital, and you know she's just kind of um watching you, like going through your exercises and such, and it's like, oh, well, the news seemed much worse than obviously indicated.
I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, I think based on the physical therapy, Leo is like sweating and cursing with that kind of pushing himself to his extremes of this. So like you got a withering look better than I expected. Like, um, uh,
Just wanted to stop by and see how you were, because Damien's still um, out of commission. That he's I'm not able to get truly updated information like I
I mean, you can
used to.
hire new people, right?
I could, but I mean, Damien's so established. I mean, I don't want to make him think that I'm trying to replace him. I mean, he's still recovering from that fall down the stairs. Twice.
I hope this isn't some kind of fucking peace offering Zara hasn't sent you, has she?
What? I haven't spoken to her since she wrecked our boat.
Oh yeah, that was such a tragedy.
Oh, such a tragedy. Goodness. But no, I came to see how you were. I mean, kind of missed our jaunts over to Monaco, or even if you want to go elsewhere. Not Venice. Uh, how long do you think you have to?
I think the end of the week, and then I'll just have like sessions a couple times a week. So yeah.
Do you want to, I don't know, go on a little jaunt somewhere? Get new surroundings. Worst comes to worst, we can always fly out your therapist. You know,
Um, I mean, a vacation maybe. I mean, a jaunt sounds kind of quick, and I'm not sure I'm up for.
a vacation then. Where would you want to go? Oh, and I'm sure you can't get that wet, the cast, or what have you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm happy to sit in the deck chair for a week. Uh,
That sounds splendid. Ooh, thinking spa maybe? Refreshing waters, cool drinks by the pool. You'll unfortunately have to watch me swim, dear. I'm sorry.
well, that's a tragedy too, huh?
Mm. But no, just wanted to, I don't know, kind of get away from the stuffiness of it all. And I'm sure being cooped up here for the past few weeks hasn't helped your mood any.
Yeah, I could get away.
Where do you want to go?
I don't care. I mean, that's yeah, I don't care really.
Mm, you could regret that. I come up with some interesting surprises.
Well, I'm sure I'll find out at some stage. When I maybe on the flight display, right?
Maybe, or maybe I'll have them hide it from you as a surprise. I'll take away the swivel from your chair, and then you won't be able to see where we are until, well, we're well in the air. How about that?
I'm sure you'll make a an appropriate choice.
Maybe so, maybe no, but I think it would be fun to surprise you. How's that business venture that you
Oh,
that
completely
you were?
fucked. Completely fucked.
I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do to help?
Um, I don't know. I mean, you could get Zara's family fucking put in a hole. Financial
Hmm.
or actual, I don't mind.
Hmm. I haven't spoken to Alen lately. Maybe there's something we can do.
Oh,
What
well,
did they
Zara
say?
is in cahoots with Vladimir, so I'm sure Alan
Oh
will be interested to hear that.
oh, she's hooked up with Vladimir, has she?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought she had some modicum of taste. Oh well. Yes, maybe we can get Alen to see about doing a little bit of, what is it? Behind the scenes, under the table, one of those things, right? But ugh, just wish I had Damien available. Maybe Damien needs a vacation too. What do you think? Should I have him, like, spirited away and come with us just to take his mind off of his troubles? I don't think he's as far along as you are in his physical therapy, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
it might cheer him up.
I mean, that might be awkward, but you're booking the tickets, so it's up to you.
Mm. Well, maybe I'll actually ask him where he wants to go, and then
and send him
see about.
there.
I'm sorry?
And then send him there.
Right, right. I mean, you're giving me a blank slate. I'm going to take full advantage of that. How long do you want to go away?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe a week. Just a week.
All right. And she makes as if she's going to talk to somebody behind her, and then she remembers, and she's like, and then she pulls out her phone and starts typing in, like, for to get to start getting bookings somewhere with her black credit card, and then kind of like looks at you slyly above the phone as she's typing stuff on her screen. So,
Okay.
yeah. So we can
So,
totally.
yeah. Do you think
I,
the. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, because I wanted to ask about your move that helps my move, like for the liability. Is it you roll a d6 and that we take that result? Oh
Uh,
no, I roll two, and then
yeah,
whichever
you
one is the
roll two and
highest.
you pick the higher. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right, I will roll.
So this is for the entire holiday kind of whole business and how that goes for you, right?
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be basically like like me caring about like paying for somebody else. It's like, are you kidding me? But I mean, no, and it's totally breaking tradition. I got a 5.
Okay, cool. Uh, so it's check another box towards a plus box towards your own power,
Okay,
and two outcomes, one consequence.
okay, 2 outcomes, 1 consequence. Um, okay, so definitely it works out, and the clan doesn't care about that as long as it's subtle. I don't know, how subtle is it? Jetting you away. Where do we go? Obviously someplace that's probably sunny, not like, limited to um like private hospital, and just like kind of therapeutic, whatever um Delilah thinks of as therapeutic. Um did we say something was happening in Los Angeles, or like implying that there was like, connections in Los Angeles?
Vladimir likes Los Angeles.
Oh shit, I don't want to go to Los Angeles then.
Plus, is
Um
Los Angeles actually relaxing?
no, it's not.
If you
I've
like
been.
to throw
No.
beer cans at four people, maybe.
um oh, just someplace like, with an island, like a private island or something like that,
Somewhere
probably.
in Hawaii or something.
Well, yeah, I mean, because there's plenty to see, plenty to see and do, and the expense won't matter.
And maybe there
So,
are some islands that are not actually on the map, but
yeah,
that are just reserved for rich people.
sure. Okay. Yeah, I think doesn't care as long as it's subtle. Like that's pretty subtle. It's not like she's trying to make a splash somewhere. Um, and then I think consequence is that people you worked with lose faith in you, because it's like she does get that vacation for Damien, but it's not all that great. She's splurging on Leo, but like Damien's like kind of getting shafted because it's like he's not able to work for her, in his condition or whatever, and you know, or at least be there, like, constantly. So yeah, Damien loses faith in Delilah. So those will be the outcomes and consequence that I pick. Cool.
Okay. Maybe we'll find out how it goes my next scene.
Okay.
Let's take a break.
Cool. 5.
So, I guess we should set a scene on the holiday. What do you think, Mads? I am interested though in maybe dusting off our meta moves Um, I I'm very interested in seeing exactly what's going on inside the heads of Delilah and Leo in the scene.
Oh.
Um, so I don't know if one of those jumping out at you for what you think
Meta
we'd like to see
moves. Okay,
for
let's see.
Delilah.
Hold on. I totally forgot about the token meta moves, to be honest.
The token meta moves. We
Oh
have
my.
unlimited credit on those. So
Oh, right, of course. Memory relevance. What's happening? Director's cut. Stop the scene. Clarify. Discuss. Deepen. Okay. Um. Oh man, Ping the Heart would be so much fun. I'm just like not sure like how she would kind of like parlay that. So you have a like it like if I think if I've established this correctly, it's like you have a cast and probably can't get it wet, obviously. Um.
um, yeah, if I'm in physical therapy, I probably don't still have the cast
Oh,
because
okay.
that's kind of a post cast removal thing
Okay.
usually. Um, but I'm
Oh, so
probably
maybe you had it removed just before we went on the holiday.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Um, I mean, if you're not sure how to parse it, maybe we have the scene and then we can plug in those meta moves at the end when you've got a better idea of what your headspace is. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
sure. That
Okay.
sounds good.
Um, so I I think God, I mean, I think it's about time that we see Leo do something that's not quite discernible as nice, or maybe
Mm.
not not nice to our rich kids. I am going to try to convince Damien to get out while he still can. um, so my liability move is either convince a not rich kid or amp a rich kid liability. So yeah, I'm gonna try to convince Damien to find some other opportunities, maybe people who don't um, think of him as just a tool for their high living, right? Um, so maybe this is like after hours, or maybe Delilah is doing some shopping, or something like that, and we're like sitting in the galley, having a beer or something very low key like that, and talking about like other opportunities out there, and um, yeah, um, I don't know, is this something maybe that we want to play out, or will I just describe? And maybe is it maybe Delilah kind of either gets wind of it or overhears something. I don't know how deliciously ironic we want this uh, to be.
It depends, because I mean, like, are we going to use like maybe the roll to determine like if it goes badly?
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
yeah, I mean, like I would say that like it like until like I see what the die roll says, then it's like I'd rather kind of leave that to she is off going shopping because she can totally do that on her own. She doesn't need necessarily like Damien or anybody else to be there, and she can always have it brought back to the ship or whatever. So maybe there's just like a um really cool yacht, not the party boat, but I mean like a different boat or something. And we've flown, and then we've also like um God, why can I not like use any terms whatsoever? We sailed here, whatever, to this pretty private island or whatever, and yeah, she's she's out seeing what's out there, and then you have Damien, like for a beer, like at the pre dinner beer, whatever.
Mhm.
Or like, you're just sunning yourself and then maybe like Damien rolls up stuff.
Yeah. Does someone else want to play Damien for this short scene or conversation?
And play Damien.
Okay.
Let me play someone nice for a change.
So yeah, I guess I'll hand Damien a bottle of beer and say something like, "I was surprised you came along on this. I was kind of, I mean, not that you're cramping anyone's style or anything, but I thought maybe you'd want to get away from things, you know."
But no, Delilah said she wanted me to come, so I mean,
I know, but like you're your own person, right? You can get away from the boss for a weekend or whatever of vacation.
oh no, I don't have any vacation days. I think I
Well,
don't. I mean, I've taken some over Christmas, mostly.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's fine. It's fine. She pays me pretty well, so
yeah. Of course. I mean, how could she not? I mean, you're pretty good at your job, I think. I mean, from what I hear.
I try my best.
I guess I'm just wondering, is this what you want to do with your life? Like, babysit Delilah?
I mean, it pays pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. But if you were like a PA in a real company, you could probably do all of that, get paid well, and have some time to yourself. Have some actual vacation days in your contract and all that kind of stuff.
I've been the PA for a boss in a private company, and let me tell you, here I have one boss who has a lot of impossible demands, sure, but it's one person. In a company, you've got four, and they all contradict each other, and your vacation days get postponed indefinitely. And then you'll have to justify every little thing to four bosses. And then Delilah gives me some leeway. She gives me some leeway with what I do and how I do it. So she's never micromanaging. That counts for something, right?
Yeah, I guess at least she didn't force you to come along and carry her shopping bags, right? Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
At least she didn't force you to go along with her and carry her shopping bags, right?
She's done that, but I don't mind. I don't mind. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're happy, you're happy. I just wanted to make sure you weren't like not considering other options.
I mean, what other options? When I was a kid, I wanted to be a sheep farmer or some bullshit like that, but no. I mean, I told her, and she offered to buy me a sheep farm just so I could see how that was going. And you know what? Sheep are they really smell.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen, if you want me to keep an eye out for some opportunities for you, let me know, and you can.
Leo, if you don't mind me asking, why are you doing this? Because
Because
I've
I thought
noticed
it
that.
was really odd that you were coming on vacation with your boss.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm Yeah, no, I won't cramp your style, Leo. I won't, sir.
Don't call me sir. I'm not your boss.
Well, I really don't know what you want me to do here, or what 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 your angle is. Because I noticed that Delilah's friends, and you can almost hear the the air quotes,
Yeah.
right? And I've noticed that Delilah's friends take an interest in me when they want something from her. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm just shooting the shit over a beer.
okay,
It was an idea. I can just completely drop it if you like.
sure.
I mean, to
But
be honest, I'd prefer if Delilah. I mean, I'm not trying to poach you or anything, so I don't know. Forget
okay,
about it.
yeah, okay. Thanks then. I mean,
Okay.
yes,
So I think I can roll.
yes.
And yeah, let me grab my die. That is a 4. Yet again, an average result that doesn't tick any boxes. So this is 2 outcomes and 2 consequences. So I think maybe I win the trust of Damien, an
Mm-hmm.
important, not rich kid person.
Cool.
Um, I yeah, maybe this location we're in is like so far off the charts, you know, like no publicity, no paparazzi, nothing like that, that it is actually like somewhere you could stay off the radar. Um, um, I think, I mean, I guess my idea to get Damien a job, he's not interested, so I think it doesn't work.
Mm.
Even if he does kind of trust me now. And I
I
wonder,
mean, if you win his trust, he might actually consider taking another job. But he's been burned by Delilah's people
yeah,
before,
yeah,
so
that's totally fair. And Mads, what do you think? There's a couple of options here that kind of speak to, or there's one option: the rich kid you are helping loses their trust in you. Is that like a pointer to Delilah overhearing, or I can pick something else?
I'm wondering if, yeah, maybe, well, it may not even be something as obvious as Delilah overhearing. Maybe Damien is like actually told told Delilah what you said. Just as a straight fact. I mean, like, you were like, you were talking and then like, kind of reported on the conversation because that's what he would normally do, maybe.
Yeah.
And then just kind of like, huh, interesting, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Let's tick that box. So
Yeah, that's fine. Um,
So do you want to do like a ping the heart or extra vision for Delilah, like
let's
when
see.
she hears that news from him?
Right. I'm trying to think. Hmm. Oh God. Reveal more details about what's going on. Hmm. Yeah, I think maybe like, this is in private, obviously, like, maybe this is probably like after dinner or something like that. And maybe Damien reports on the conversation and, she thanks him for, so yeah, ping the heart. Yeah. She thanks him for letting her know, and it's like, just a reassurance that he is a very, very good and loyal employee. Um, and she kind of like takes that into consideration and dismisses him. And then she kind of like, maybe you're actually out on the beach, and from where she's sitting with Damien, like she can kind of like, look out and see you there, Leo. And she's kind of thinking about it, and interesting. So Leo is trying to start a little frisson rift between me and Damien. Interesting.
I think Damien would add that he might have meant well.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just maybe a genuinely nice person because he won his trust, right?
I think
And
that
maybe
was...
he's not playing an angle.
Yeah. But maybe he's trying to... Well, at any rate, I think Delilah's might be starting to get a little miffed. It's like, after all that trouble that I went through to create a vacation getaway. Need to find out why Leo is trying to get Damien to leave my service. Is it because Damien wants, or Leo wants Damien for himself? Because he knows how good Damien is? Or is he trying to screw me over? Yeah. And then she's going to text, like, somebody else on her phone, and then she's going to, like, kind of give a call. And Ellen, hi, how are you? Just wondering if you knew of anybody that, not necessarily a detective, of course, darling, but knew somebody that could keep an eye on our friend Leo, and any kind of help that he needs. If he's been putting any inquiries on getting any personal assistance of his own. That would be great. Thank you. And then that's where she hangs up, and we can leave that scene. So.
Okay, cool. So who's chopping at the bit next? Thomas, is it time we've seen Zara again?
Yeah, the problem is I've alienated everybody, so I don't
But
have.
you got Chapo though.
I have Chapo. There's always Chapo to fall back on.
I mean, like, I was wanting to try to include him in the scene at the theater a little bit, but I mean, I don't know, like maybe he's like actually being respectful because Vladimir will break his legs. Who knows? I mean,
I think what might be nice is if Vladimir and Zara have broken up, and Zara is now maybe reaching out to Alan to make peace again.
oh.
I think this happens a lot.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's Tuesday, right? So it's
Tuesday
yeah.
in Venice. Tuesday in Venice.
Oh, it's in Venice, right?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think if you're reaching out to Alan, he won't come to Venice. They won't come to Venice.
I have to come to where Alan is. So where do you think Alan is?
I think Alan currently is, let's say, Dubrovnik. It's Venice adjacent, right?
Sorry,
Still,
where?
Dubrovnik. That's in Croatia. That's just
okay.
on the other. If you have Italy here, and then there's the Mediterranean, and
nice.
Then there's it's
Croatia
actually where
sounds nice.
Yeah,
what is Alan doing in Dubrovnik?
Listening to loud music, of course. Come on now.
Exactly.
Like boom, boom, boom in a club.
And if you want to know what Dubrovnik looks like, it's where they did the King's Landing scenes for Game of Thrones. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it I mean, I would love to set a scene at a club, but I think, I'll cover the mic and just shout. Like that would be the thing. Like, can you hear me, Alan? But no, what is a more reasonable place that we could?
I think it is in a club, but it's during the off hours.
Okay.
So Alan was just talking to some musicians, I guess. They look very wild. And yeah,
Okay.
everybody comes over when he sees you and smiles.
Alan, you look great.
I am great. How are you doing? How are things
I'm-
going with Vladimir?
Oh, that's over. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got tired of him. Could have told you.
No, I mean
But
it's not just that. I think he said a lot of horrible things about you, Alan, and
really,
it really broke my heart. Like, I couldn't stay with him after that. So,
sure.
like,
Yeah, of course.
and you've been good. You've been well, clearly.
Clearly, I'm always good. I'm always well. What happened to if you darken my threshold again, I'll put you on the ground, Sarah?
I, you know what? I think I had too much to drink that day. I think that's just it. That's
Oh yeah.
just the drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that happens really.
yeah,
Yeah.
Vladimir, yeah, he was not a good influence on me. I mean, you can see that. You can see that, Alan. When
Yeah.
I reflect the people around me, and if I have bad people around me, I do bad things. And that's why I'm here, because I want to be around you. Because when I'm around you, I do good things.
That's that's quite a jump, Sarah. It's quite a jump.
What do you mean?
I've never seen you do good things at all, anytime. So, I mean, I won't say that I'm the perfect influence. Maybe you should hang around Leo a little more. Oh wait, no, he's mad at you too, right?
I mean,
Has he recovered yet?
Uh, yeah. I don't know. I haven't spoken to Leo since I mean, it's our families though. I wish he would see it as it's not us. It's not.
No, of course.
Yeah. So I brought you a gift
Oh,
as a kind of
did know
make.
I do like gifts.
Yes. Yeah. It's it's outside. It's outside. And do you want to see it?
Yeah, of course.
Um,
I mean, you're a pretty good gift giver from what I remember.
yeah. Uh, Outside there's a car, and leaning against the car is a is a is a large painting, and it's covered with a cloth. And Sarah will pull the cloth off, and it's I'm fighting the urge to say it's a painting of her, but no, it's not. It's obviously not. It's never. It's a painting of. It's a painting of Alan as the. It's it's a painting of Alan surfing a giant wave that is about to crash over over like over a mountain. I think it's like the Japanese painting, like the Great Wave. Like I think it's like that style, but like Alan is there on the wave. It's simultaneously extremely crass and kind of pop as well. Like it's there. It's just it's I don't you think it's just I tried I spoke to the artist for hours about what my soul sees when they look into your soul, and this is what she painted after that. And it's like an NFT, except you can put it in your house.
Perfect. It's perfect, Zara. I love it. Thank you. It's really wow. I think I'll hang it in a club or something. Yeah, I really like, I like Japanese art. That is very thoughtful. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah. Also, Vladimir is trying to kill you, and so you should let my bodyguards. You should let me just keep you safe for a bit.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not sure about that. Vladimir's family, right? Having his, well, he's horrible family. You know what, Sarah? Let me just bask in this painting for a bit before we get down to business, right? It's just so wonderful.
Yeah, and it's not business. It's not business. It's me. Like I'll be with you, and so the bodyguards will be with me, and then you'll be safe.
Oh, that's what this is.
Yeah, it's just two best friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Spending time together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. We're gonna have so much fun. And now I would like to roll the dice
to
see whether you get killed.
That is very cool. Yeah, I would love to get killed. I mean,
no, I don't think that'll happen. But my bodyguards are here, and we're gonna do our best. See, I can't roll less than a 5, so that is only good things happening. I'm gonna take protect. I mean, it's obviously the protect move. The mission is fulfilled. +1 to my own power. Mission is fulfilled. A consequence.
Ooh.
I am hurt near fatally because Vladimir shoots me.
Oh, nice. I like that.
I gain trust from people outside my clan, which is that your family, I think after this happens, they turn against Vladimir somehow, and maybe they kick him out of the family, and now they're like it's like, they like me.
Yeah, because I mean, shooting, that was maybe a little too crass, because my family is more like trying at least to project a more gentle veneer. Can I say that maybe while this happened, Alan was nowhere to be seen?
Oh my God. What were you doing? Like you just ditched me?
Yeah. Sure, I had to stare at this horrible painting.
Oh no. Are we not best friends again? Heartbreaking.
Yeah, well, I mean, you backstab people too much, they backstab you back.
I mean, maybe the painting is part of the collateral damage.
Ooh. Oh, so sad.
No, maybe
no, maybe not. Maybe Alan actually likes the painting.
Yeah.
I think Alan actually likes the paint. Alan has no taste, so.
Oh my God. Alan,
but he's still
I can't believe Alan let Vladimir shoot me. Oh my God. This is so sad.
You have bodyguards, right? Well, I can't believe Chuck will let Vladimir shoot you.
That's true, but how did Vladimir know where I was?
They didn't tell him. I mean, Vladimir has his own resources. He's pretty good at that.
Yeah.
I didn't.
He totally didn't get a message from Alan.
No, of course not. I didn't send a message to Vladimir. I might have sent a message to my sister, and she might have told Vladimir, but no. not. I didn't tell him. I'm not talking to Vladimir.
Okay.
And also, it might have been actually a trap for Vladimir because I thought your bodyguards were better than that.
Oh, maybe that happened though. maybe Vladimir is in jail again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice scene.
Cool.
So,
I feel like there should be some kind of fallout where like Zara's like, Chapo, what the hell's your problem, dude? You can't protect her for shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, in Chapo's eyes, I imagine that Zara sent him to find out where Alan was because he just disappeared, and that's why Zara gets shot.
Maybe.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. But Alan didn't
Yeah,
just
yeah.
disappear. He just had to do a thing. Right?
I was like, yeah, like Chapo's job was to protect Alan. So
Yeah.
if Alan was missing, that was obviously Chapo had to figure out the situation. So
Yeah, that
Oh my
was
God.
miscalculation on Alan's part.
Oh boy.
So, do we want to?
okay, who's gonna come visit me in the hospital? Come on.
I mean, it should be Alen, but I don't know. I don't know. I think he's just too fascinated with... Now, if you wore the painting on your face, then maybe Alen would visit you.
I'll come visit Zara.
Oh,
You know.
that's so sweet.
Because someone needs to close the tube on that air ventilator, right? But seriously, I'm a sucker for visiting people who are on their deathbeds. Sabine, you have an idea for a scene, or do you want to go? Will we go straight to the hospital visit?
I mean, I would like to have a scene with Delilah.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead?
Yeah. This is I don't really know what I'm going to do here, but I want to talk to her about Zara. I mean, we got to do something about her, right?
Okay.
And maybe he wants to see Damien, but he can't tell anyone, so he goes to visit Delilah and see how Damien's doing.
I think Damien, like by this point, like is probably better. You know, maybe like has like a fetching limp. I don't know, and then like I don't know, using a cane by this point. Who knows?
I like that.
Time is weird.
Yeah, well, this is a kind of TV Hollywood time, right?
Yeah. Like maybe she even gifted him like a really cool like silver tipped cane.
Oh.
Like with some kind of like fancy ass looking like head to it or whatever. But would you be using a move or would I? What do you think?
I think I would maybe use a move. Let's see where this goes. So.
Oh, well, because I mean, like, maybe like, you've looked into, well, I was thinking like, cause that the way that I ended my particular narration of like, calling you anyway.
Yeah.
To see if you had somebody that would tail Leo. Or like to find out information of like maybe why Leo was trying to get Damien.
Okay, yeah, then it would be your move, right?
I guess.
I mean, if I don't have to roll, I'm happy.
Because you're not snitching on your family.
No, and I'm not. I mean, I might throw money at a problem, but
no.
But right now, I want to talk to you about stuff anyway, and you want to talk to me about stuff. So let's see where this goes, right?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. I can't figure out what move I'm trying to do at the moment, so let's just run with it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. You're not hurt. You have a painting, and we're talking someplace.
Yeah. Maybe someplace where you can look at the painting.
Where would you have the painting?
In a club, as I said.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Painting in a club. Where's this club?
Where's this club? It's, I think, let me have a fancy location here.
Let's go to Germany.
Okay, let's go to Germany. Let's go to Berlin.
Okay. Fancy club in Berlin. Okay.
Yeah. Or Munich? Let's go to Munich.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
And obviously it's got to be um, you know, off hours, so this way you have time to contemplate the painting. And
Yeah.
I think the first comment is, can you take your eyes away from that painting at all, Ellen? I mean,
Uh, yeah, of course. I'm
that
just, it's wild, right? Isn't it?
it's a lot.
Yeah,
It's good. It's reproduction
it's a gift.
homage.
It's a gift from Zara. So I don't
Really?
actually know how to feel about it.
But obviously you're fascinated because you can't
I
seem
am.
to keep
I
a.
am. I am.
Is it
It's,
because you're in the painting?
yeah, maybe? I
I
don't
know
know.
some of my family members are horrific about that. They see a resemblance to one of the old hunters and such, and they just, oh, look at that old worm-eaten ancestor, and they're just, I don't know, having some sort of historic nostalgia, something. I have no idea. I think they're hideous myself, but if you are enjoying this, then
It's not
absolutely.
that I'm just wondering, I mean,
What was the meaning behind the gift?
what was the meaning behind the gift? Is that where I want to be? What do I actually want? I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I think it's a.
Should I have taken you on a surfing jaunt?
Oh no, no,
We
no.
could have
I
we
don't
could have
know
gone
how
to
to surf.
Baja.
I don't know how to surf.
You could
So
learn. I mean, that's not a problem, right?
yeah, you know me and sports kind of bores me within 5 minutes. It bores me. The only thing there are some physical things I like to do, but they are not sport things. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, dear.
Yeah.
But and
Uh,
actually, I had I had come to make some inquiries of my own. Did you find out anything about Leo? If he was making any, I don't know, overtures to anyone else's personal assistant?
No, not that I know. Maybe I mean I've had some of our people watching, but the truth is our people watching people, they're looking for very specific things, and it's not poaching personal assistants, I think. It's not their forte. But I don't think he's maybe he likes Damien.
I was wondering about that. You think he does? You think he has an interest in Damien?
Um, I mean, uh, um,
This is the first time I've ever seen you hesitate, Elen.
oh well, I'm just I'm I'm thinking about I think I'm having a sort of early midlife crisis here, you know?
I heard those are horrible.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe you should sit down.
I've already bought two sports cars and they don't do nothing for me
You don't really drive, Elen. Why would you buy two sports cars?
because I've heard it's the solution for a midlife crisis, buying a sports car. But maybe it's not a midlife crisis. Maybe it's just a I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know where I'm going with my life. That's the problem. Because I mean, Sarah comes up to me and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry that I screwed you over, and here's a painting, and I want to protect you." And then she gets shot by my fucking cousin Vladimir, which I might
I
have.
thought she was I thought she was dating Vladimir.
Yeah, that fell through. That fell through.
Evidently.
That fell through. No, actually, Vladimir, I think, was trying to kill me, and yeah, I might have gotten in the way, and I might have set her up, so, like not really set her up, but like
Elen, would you do such a thing?
I. But Sarah's fucking over everybody she knows.
Oh, goodness. Mm.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I mean, maybe I'm just I don't know. Maybe I just need something to take my mind off stuff, right?
Would it help if we got the party boat
Oh,
back to
yeah, I don't
business?
know. I mean, maybe that's just like maybe we could get I don't know, party boat. Was so last year.
I can sell it to one of the one of the cruise lines, I'm sure.
That's probably a good idea. Maybe we can do something different, like I don't know what.
Like
though.
what?
I don't
What are you
know.
thinking, darling? A club? Like
Well,
this? A
yeah,
bigger club?
maybe not bigger, maybe smaller. Sorry, maybe smaller club, like real exclusive. You know,
How exclusive?
like I don't know, just for I don't know, maybe less than 100 people and just like personal invitation club with really good artists and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Maybe a couple of drugs, I guess, and a bit of fun. I don't know.
Hmm.
Or an art exhibition. Or a combination of a club and an art exhibition.
Are you trying to feature this particular art? And she says that through gritted teeth. And we'll work the exhibit around it, maybe? Is that what you're trying to do?
I
A
don't
pop-up!
know.
A
A
pop-up
pop-up.
gallery!
Yeah, that
That
a
could be
pop-up
interesting.
gallery. That could be interesting. Yeah. Maybe not with this art because I don't know how I feel about it. But I mean, I know artists, you know artists.
Yes.
Just buy some stuff and have a little feel-good pop-up.
Oh,
I think
buying
we just
things.
I think we deserve to feel good about ourselves
I
once in
thought
a
you already feel
while.
good about yourself.
Uh, no, I don't think I'm not feeling good about myself. That's the problem here. Thank you, Delilah, for clarifying this to me. I think I need to feel better about myself, and that pop-up thing that could work.
I think that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
I'm always about cheering people up.
You are such a cheerful person. And maybe, you know what, since Leo is trying to coach Damien, maybe we could rope him in a little, get some input from him. Because, you know, he has an art minor. You know that?
He does?
Yeah,
Really?
he does.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, guess we can see how much taste he has. And you say you don't want it to revolve around this
No.
art.
No, I wanna keep this
Private.
private. Yeah. Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah, until
Okay.
I know how I feel about it, really.
Okay. Well, we can always call upon people. Where do you want the pop-up gallery?
What do you think?
Here? Or
No, it should be a real city.
okay.
Like a big one. Like Chicago or something? New York?
Yes.
New
Yes.
York.
Oh, I know how to make it very pop-up.
Okay.
We could purchase one of the high rises and make it so exclusive that you have to buy a suite in the high rise to attend the gallery opening.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
I like it a lot.
Okay.
And then like
Mhm.
I don't know, champagne something and then just kind of
Mhm.
like toast to the pop-up.
Yeah. Yeah, and to Damien, who will help us organize it.
To Damien,
To
of
Damien.
course. And then yeah, can end that scene there. I have no idea which one we're talking about.
I
Family
think
connections or
I could use shit ton of money. I
shit.
mean,
Yeah, there we go. Throwing
but,
money at the
but
problem.
throwing
Yeah,
money at a problem, like,
I like that. Go for it.
yeah, okay. Wow, so I've got to roll again.
Sorry.
No, I got to roll, but I've got to roll it, not the d6, but I roll a d10 and then go 1, 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4 is 2, like half, because I
Okay.
only roll a
Sure.
d4.
So you
Oh,
rolled a 4.
so no, I've rolled a 2.
Oh,
Of course I did. I mean, I can't roll higher than 2, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So wait, that takes you to what now?
That takes me to a clan nobody.
Oh no,
yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, we triggered
Oh
the
wow.
Yeah.
end
So we've hit
game.
the end?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, all right. But what's your who's Wingus two
Two
consequences?
consequences.
I've got 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think the outside world is sniffing at your clan's transaction points because I have to use a shit ton of my clan's money, right?
Yes.
And I overdraw my balance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the move
Oh
doesn't
no.
precisely fail. It doesn't precisely succeed, but it's somewhere in the middle, right?
You've been pinged. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I think that my family's like, what the fuck is that kid doing with all our money?
First it was the
Like,
party boat. Now it's
Oh,
this high-rise
what's
pop-up.
this?
Oh
What
no.
the fuck? And now
So
I
what
owe
happens?
money. Now I owe money to my family. This is not going to go well for me. I
So
like
what
that.
happens now when, like, if one of us reaches the, the
Yeah. What happens
point?
if I'm a clan nobody now?
Oh no.
So let me read the description of what clan nobody means. So slave to the clan, lowest rung in the food chain, shamed, sunk in debt to blood ties. Maybe Vladimir takes your space at the high table or whatever it is.
Maybe it's not Vladimir. Maybe it's just my sister who's
Oh
like,
yeah,
okay.
because June's got
No,
it.
it's not June. June is not my sister. June is Leo's sister.
Oh,
I've got
sorry.
I've got a, or maybe I've got a, no, I've got a sister too. And maybe she's like, I imagine like Azula from the Dragon Prince,
Oh
like
my gosh.
stepping in like, oh, I imagine we open up our pop-up store and then she comes in and looks at everything, declares that it's bullshit
Shit.
of the highest order.
Of course.
And that right now all my assets are frozen and I should go back home and make some NFTs. Maybe paint them myself.
Oh no. Oh
And yeah, also she probably, oh, I think she's taking my painting.
no.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so good.
Her name is
Wait.
Ludmila. Her name is Ludmila.
Ludmila, yeah.
Ludmila.
I can see that.
Ludmila.
But I have a question for you because, like, since it didn't quite fail, did it quite? It didn't fail, right?
It didn't quite fail. It wasn't quite a success. I think it's a pop-up thing, and it happens. It doesn't help Alan feel better about themselves.
Okay, I was gonna ask like that question.
That's what's the thing. It might be okay for Delilah, maybe not, because I think Ludmila is looking at Delilah and like looks at her like, what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, go play, little girl. Go play your games.
Oh, I'm sure.
Little girl.
I can totally imagine like Ludmila coming up like, as a complete like dominatrix type of chick, It's just like, oh, I mean, like even somebody that Delilah doesn't want to fuck with. So it's like, okay, all right. Yeah. It's just a try, darling. It's just something to do.
She dismisses you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. Well, maybe let's take a break, and then when we come back, we can discuss how we wrap this up.
Okay.
So I have 3 minutes past, so the 7 minutes suit people?
Yeah. That's cool.
Okay. I'll see you back then. Okay, we're back. So we're going to go into a little bit of an end game now, given that Alan has hit the end of one of those tracks. But I think Leo is going to go visit Zara in intensive care or wherever she is. Because you picked you were hurt near fatally option, right, Thomas?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think this is like?
Okay, my question to you, has Leo come quickly or have they taken a long time to visit?
I think there's like a period of time where it's like no visitors.
Right, yeah.
But this is like maybe a day or two after that restriction has been lifted. So, I mean, not immediately, but practically immediately. Right.
Okay, so this might be in Zara's house then. This might be like a month later. Like, yeah.
So in this room that's obviously like, why do they have all of this just in case someone gets shot level of medical attention in their
Yeah,
house?
yeah. Yeah.
So do you think like Zara is like in like a hospital gown, or like dressed to receive visitors, or like how
Oh
concerned
no,
is
yeah,
she with that kind of?
she's in a hospital bed
Okay.
and she's in a hospital gown, but it's like designed. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Like it's like it is also
Yeah.
a statement. Yeah,
It doesn't have an embarrassing gap at the back.
exactly.
Yeah, so I think Leo has got like, I don't know, like a top end small little box of Zara's favorite chocolates or something like that.
Nice.
Um, I guess there's only like four or whatever in the box because that's how those things go. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
uh, and I'll like hand them over first because I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be here, right? How are you feeling, Zara?
Um, like I've made some huge mistakes.
And I think Leo kind of nods, but I think maybe Zara isn't quite, or maybe she is. Maybe she can see it on his face, like, yeah, you didn't fucking visit me when you put me in the hospital.
Thank you so much for coming, Leo. I am so glad you're here. You know, people kept messaging and saying they'd visit, but you're the first person to come. So I mean, the first person that other than yeah, you get it. Yeah.
I mean, I heard you like Vladimir showed up at your place and you jumped in front of the gun when he was trying to shoot Alan. Was that?
Uh,
I admit I was impressed when I heard
yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, I guess if you think about it, one bullet isn't such a big deal. Like I didn't like 50 Cent take like 5 bullets and it was fine. So I guess like, it's not it's I'm okay. Like I and yeah, it's just I just I've been stuck in this room. So just
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
yeah, I'm totally okay. I just, I have some regrets, a lot of time to think about it. I had some regrets about how I behaved. I'm sorry I didn't visit you in the hospital. I should have done that. Um, and I guess it was kind of my fault. You were in the hospital in the first place, but
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if because I'm worried about June, and I really want this to work. Um, so I don't know what I can do to make that happen.
what do you mean you want this to work?
I mean, June is under this kind of protective custody, let's call it, from your people, and I just want her to be free and clear, and I can take care of the business with you. And
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're here for business. Yeah, that's fine.
well, I mean, I mean, I mean, obviously this could mean a lot of things, and I always felt like you didn't want to break up with me, and I felt that way too.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's one of my regrets. I think that shouldn't have happened.
Can I wonder why you did?
It's gonna it's gonna sound silly. It's just there was I don't know, there was just a chance that I was gonna it was a Chapo and my parents, and it was this, I mean I guess they just had other plans and they were worried about how, what was best for me, and I shouldn't have listened to them.
Hmm.
I regret it, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Just I think what's happened to Alan recently, the way he's been sidelined, and like seems to me like he's now just a gopher for the family, and I don't think like if we're tight, we can make sure that that doesn't happen to us.
I'll take care of you, Leo.
No, we can take care of each other. I'm not asking to be your protectee. I'm saying we can
Yeah,
be partners.
yeah. That sounds nice.
Nice. That's a damning indictment from Zara.
And I think that's also the first time Zara heard about what happened to Alan and does not quite understand it, and it's like, gonna process it like 6 months later and be like, so Alan's not gonna hang out with us anymore.
Yeah,
we don't get to. Yeah.
Okay, so let me roll a die for passing rich. C4. Of course, it's a 4.
I have not rolled less than a 5. You've
Are
not
you?
rolled other than a 4 and a 3.
Yeah.
Sabin's not rolled higher than a 2.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh my God! What?
Yeah. So
It's between the three of us, we have all the digits matched. Like that's the thing. Like we just allocated it.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's good, I guess, because we keep seeing like the whole scale of like, here we go, here's all the moves. All right.
So I think I'm going to.
Someone important falls in love with you. Really? It's pretty messed up.
That is very messed up.
But it's good. It's good. I feel like that's the best case.
Best case scenario. So I think I'll go with I pass, and someone important falls in love with you, and then on the consequences side, I wonder if rumors spread, it's hard to do business, is because maybe people understand that I am now kind of under Zara's wing, and they'll take me seriously. I mean, they believe I'm rich, but not important, right? I guess we burn this bridge with Delilah for sure, and go. Someone important loves me a little less.
It's up to you if you want to do that. Oh my gosh.
Well, otherwise, it's someone buys
Mads
me
is
out.
not helping you out, Don. Mads is like,
or social
your
impasse
choice
with someone important. I don't know. Yeah, let's burn some bridges. What the hell?
Okay.
Yeah, it's the last.
I mean, it says
scene.
Loves me a little less, so
Well, I mean, like, once she gets wind of you, like, maybe not necessarily hooking up with Zara. I mean, she's gonna think all sorts of things. First you're trying to take Damien away, and then like you're hooking up with Zara. What's your problem, Leo? You know?
I mean, I think we all know what Leo's problem is, right? He's not made for this world.
Oh
He's
God.
too mid. He's too mid to
Mid
Oh,
dice rolls, mid Leo.
oh
Okay.
my God. Holy
Mid.
shit. Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing. Oh God.
Yeah.
Mads, do you wanna go next, or what do you have in mind?
I don't really. I mean, because it depends on, like, me breaking tradition again, I would imagine, like trying to push towards, you know, being a clan nobody. If I
I
want to
don't
go
know.
that
Why
route.
do you want that? Like, yes.
Um,
We have one clan nobody. It'd be awful to have two. Like, just what is this friend group?
I mean, you could maybe break tradition and figure out that actually you kind of like Damien. That would be very breaking with tradition.
oh, that's true.
Oh my God.
Oh
That's
my
pretty
gosh.
good.
And it's like I
Yeah,
can't buy love, so sure. It's like
Can
if we
you
wanted
imagine?
it,
Can you imagine Damien at the center of this triangle of Alan and Delilah? Like
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
least expected.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's see. Big tradition. Yeah, sure. I think maybe, um, yeah. If you want to play Damien again,
Sure.
Sabine,
I like
um,
Damien.
yeah.
Damien's nice.
Damien's really cool, and I think maybe this is where, um, yeah, like Delilah and Damien are, you know, in her office or someplace cool, like, traveled again, and then
Mm.
like this is where she gets wind of Leo, hooking up with Zara, and just kind of like, aw. I can't believe that Leo has stooped to aligning himself with Zara. I mean, after all that he went through, and he still goes back to her. I I don't understand.
The heart wants what the heart wants, I guess.
You think?
Yeah. I guess, ma'am. Does he call you ma'am? No, I think he calls you Delilah
Right.
because you've asked. Yes, Delilah. I think he maybe I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, I would think where I no. Yeah, I don't understand what Leo's going through. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have. Do you want more champagne?
No, not just yet, Damien, but thank you. What what does your heart want, Damien?
Uh,
And she actually
Well,
gives you a very curious look of, she kind of stops herself and's like, what does your heart want, Damien?
oh, my heart wants to do a good job.
Okay, but is there anything beyond that? I mean, just,
Nothing that I can have.
and she just has like, she kind of like almost like sidles closer, like even though she remains seated, it's like, what do you want? If you could dream the world, Damien, what would you want?
And he gets nervous, like really nervous because you're so close to him. And he's like, maybe for sheep to smell as bad. Uh, I, I mean, I've been working out.
Wait, I missed that. What?
I've been working out. Just blurts it out. He's super embarrassed.
D- yes, I actually noticed. I mean, you had to have a lot of like physical therapy for
Eh, well,
for your legs, so
Yeah.
yes. But what do you want, Damien?
World peace. I want for you to be happy, Delilah.
And she's just like floored, like her jaw just drops, and she's. No one has ever said that to me before.
Well, I mean, you don't seem very happy, but I try. You know, I try.
And I appreciate that about you, Damien. I really appreciate that about you. And almost as if it's like, like a scene out of Clueless, it's like, that whole like light up scene like behind her,
Mhm.
like, big light bulb like scene. Um like the LED lighting is responding to what she's saying. I really appreciate you, Damien.
Well, I'm glad.
Damien, what about doing another vacation now that you're walking better?
Oh, he takes out his notebook or his I think his smartphone. Yeah, sure. What, how
And she puts
many?
her hand on your notebook and then she kind of just lowers it. Let me handle the details. Where do you want to go for this vacation, Damien?
Oh, Delilah, that is my job. And then who do you want to bring?
Just you.
Just me.
This
Just a
is your vacation. If you don't mind me coming along, of
oh,
course.
no, that would be Australia.
Okay. Any place in particular?
Someplace real, maybe.
Someplace real?
I mean, not something like where you usually go. I would. I no, no, we couldn't. We couldn't just
Why
go.
not? Why not?
You'd be bored.
I could stand to be bored every now and again. Sure.
You never could stand to be bored, Delilah. You always told me that you didn't want to be bored because then you. I mean, we could look. Let's go to Sydney and maybe just see where that takes us.
We'll start in Sydney,
Mhm.
but I will want to know where you want to go
Anywhere
once we
you
get
want to
there.
go.
And their
Okay.
faces are really close at this point.
Yeah,
We can
I
totally
think,
cut the
yeah.
scene there.
Yes, totally. But you need to roll, I think.
Yep. Okay, breaking tradition. That's a 5 again. Jesus. Alrighty. Alright, so I've hit clan nobody because I'm taking Damien on vacation.
No, you've
2
Well,
you've hit
outcomes.
you've
hit
hit
individual
individual
freedom.
freedom.
Oh, wait. Yep, individual freedom. Sorry. Yep, individual freedom. 2 outcomes, 1 consequence. Form a connection with somebody important. That's Damien. Um, I'm not nervous. I don't indulge addictions. And
You've got 2 outcomes, and if you want it to work out, you need to choose that
oh, got it.
because that resets after
Okay, got it.
every roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it works out, and then form a connection with someone important, Damien, and then consequence. Someone important blames you or publicly shamed? Because I don't know if Zara or Leo cares. Or oh wait, oh Alen, I'd lose Alen because it's like she's with Damien.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, not that Alan can do a shit about that, but yeah,
Right. But
yeah, no,
yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
she loses Alen as a friend. Okay. Yep. So individual freedom.
Yeah. So let me just read out that description.
Mhm.
Cleanly walk away from blood ties and create your own legacy. So yeah, was that a happy ending? I don't know.
She decides she's not bored in Australia with the sheep farm. I don't know. I mean,
okay. Sabine Thomas, do you have want to go next, or what do you have in mind?
do you want to push
Yeah,
yourself to individual freedom?
no, I'm happy to just do an epilogue. Like I feel like,
Okay.
yeah.
How about you, Sabine?
Oh, I just get a scene where we see Alan be miserable, right?
Oh.
I
That's
guess,
fine.
yeah.
Okay, so I think what we see is Alan sitting in a room. It's a nice room, right? It has air conditioning, and it's kind of it's not a kind of a bad room, but it's an office. It's a pretty clearly an office room, and he's at a computer, and he is kind of working, and he's looking towards his phone. They're looking towards their phone a lot. And then Ludmilla comes in and says, well, have you done the thing yet? And I was like, no, it's not that easy. And she's like, I don't like hearing excuses. Oh, I really don't. And she takes the phone with her and she says, maybe you need a little motivation here, right? So finish this and maybe you'll get your phone back. Maybe you can talk to your friends or something if you have any friends, which I really doubt. And I was like, and then she walks out with the phone and the camera pans around and you see them looking at the screen, and on the screen it's a bored ape thing. It's kind of an NFT, and he's just like throwing filters over it and sighs. Or maybe no, it's not a bored ape, it's the painting of him, but in an NFT, and he's throwing filters over that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Harsh, very harsh.
As a person with a job, it is very funny that Alan's sad ending is they have a job. That's so sad. Like they have a job.
I thought it was harsh because they have to stare at this terrible painting for the rest of their career.
Right. Just
Their
slap
career.
all different filters on it. Oh my god.
Their career as an NFT encoder or whatever the hell it is.
Jesus.
Someone already has made a painting or an NFT called the Washout, and it's the same Alan painting, but the wave is crashing onto Alan.
Oh my god.
And it's just doing better like than the Alan's NFTs. It's so sad.
Oh god, that is so sad.
Is it sad? I don't know, but it's funny.
I mean, Alan's a terrible person. I don't feel too sad for them.
No, I don't either. It's very funny.
But it's just hilariously funny. What happens to Zara?
Okay, yeah. Zara, I see them also moving away from their family, potentially even like going back to a relationship with Leo is sort of like is create some distance there. And generally, yeah, maybe it's um I don't know. Maybe it's just a quick scene where she's like storming out of that house that we saw, where she was, in a hospital kind of set up there. She's storming out, bags packed, and she pulls into a a luxury cab. I didn't want it to say cab. It needs to be fancier than cab. And then she heads off. And I don't know what that means, but yeah. What about Leo or Delilah?
Um, yeah, I think for Leo, I think we just see him sitting on this very kind of lonely, maybe Venetian balcony with a coffee and just kind of waiting for the phone to chime, you know.
Oh,
My God. Oh no.
That's how sheep rearing in Australia treating Delilah.
I think it's funny because it's like, there's Damien happily like, doing his thing outside, with the sheep and then like, tending to the farm or whatever, but then she's in like a separate outbuilding from the main house and such. And I think she's got a lot of her stuff. Like she's managed to ship a lot of her stuff before her family kind of like disowned her or whatever. And I think that she is doing, and I don't even understand this term, but I mean, I think she's like, she's drop shipping a lot of her stuff, like making herself out to be like some kind of like online, like Gwyneth Paltrow stuff to sell her stuff, like, and putting her own spin on it. And just like, that's her side hustle to help with the farm, you know? So, and that's that.
wow.
And but she seems happy, and like while she's doing it, she's got movies playing on in the background.
On a normal size TV?
An enormous sized TV, of course. Come on now.
Or maybe we can see her smile or something, some
Yeah.
genuine emotion,
Some
like
genuine emotion, exactly. And
Oh,
she's not
wow.
necessarily like, like doing it with the screen. It's just like something of this is weird, but it's still making her happy. So, all right.
Okay, so I think that is a wrap. Um,
Yeah. Oh my
I guess
gosh.
I'll stop the recording and we'll do our debrief.
Okay.